Mines and Power, Liaquat Ali Khan, Finance, Abdur Rab Nistar, Ports and Air, Asaf Ali, Railways and Transport, C. Rajagopalachari, Education and Arts, L. Chandrigar, Commerce, Ghaznafar Ali Khan, Health, Jogindranath Mandal, Law.
Now, which most important you are seeing missing? Whose name is not there? Most importantly,
Sir, Sachidananda Sinha is missing, sir.
Sachinanda Sinha is missing, and more than Sachinanda Sinha. Today we cannot assume the constitution without this name.
Ambedkar, sir.
Ambedkar. ये question आ गया आपको. If you get a question in our interim, Ambedkar was given as law portfolio. Statement right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
In our interim government in 1946. Interim government in 1946, Ambedkar was given the law portfolio. Statement right or wrong?
Yes, sir. No, Jogindranath was given as.
So Ambedkar was not there in the interim.
Yes.
Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was not given any portfolio. And
yes,
who went away? And what was the portfolio of the vice president? Who was the vice president of the council?
Jawaharlal Nehru was the vice president.
Jawaharlal Nehru was the vice president. Please read the note. This is important. This question has come in the UPS. Please read this.
The members of the interim government were members of the Viceroy's Executive Council. The Viceroy continued to be.
The Viceroy continued to be the. Hello? Hello? What happened?
This somewhat disturbance.
Where?
Yes, sir. No, okay, sir. The members of the interim government were members of the Viceroy's Executive Council. The Viceroy continued to be head of the council, but Jawaharlal Nehru was designated as the vice president of the council.
Now, you have to remember that these all the members are the Viceroy's Executive Council. This cabinet, this Constituent Assembly was made as per the cabinet mission plan. So, as the cabinet mission plan, it had the Viceroy's Executive Council. Okay. So, what are the posts of Jawaharlal Nehru?
He was the vice president of the council.
In which it in interim or free India?
Interim government.
In the interim government. Now, let us see the same names. Jawaharlal Nehru. Who is the Jawaharlal Nehru here? Cabinet of Free India.
Jawaharlal Nehru, he was Prime Minister, External Affairs and Commonwealth Relations and Scientific Research.
Now you can say that he was not the Prime Minister, he was the Prime Minister designate. Okay. One thing which you are reading our Lakshmikant, you have to be very clear. Okay, till 1940, when was this cabinet was formed? This was in 1947. We did not have elections there. Please remember.
Yes, sir.
The Prime Minister was not chosen by the public. He was just nominated. As the Mahatma Gandhi said, Nehru will become the Prime Minister. Nehru will be the Prime Minister candidate. Okay? Prime Minister designated, yes. You can say. He did not have the Prime Minister post elected by the people. Please be very careful here. So, what was the Jawaharlal Nehru post in the interim cabinet, interim government?
Vice President.
Vice President of the Council, External Affairs and Commonwealth
Relations.
Now, in the first cabinet of Free India, he
held Prime Minister, External Affairs and Commonwealth Relations and Scientific Research.
What was added?
Scientific Research.
Scientific Research was held. By whom? Did any post was there in scientific research in the interim thing?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. So there was new portfolio added, that was scientific research.
Research.
Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Who is the second name?
Sir, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Home, Information and Broadcasting, and
State.
States.
What was the post held by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel? Home.
Home, Information and Broadcasting.
And what was added here?
States.
States were also added because the unification of the states were given the responsibility of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Next, what is the Rajendra Prasad's portfolio in the interim government?
Food and Agriculture.
Food and agriculture. In this
Same.
in this cabinet of Free India,
It remains same. Food and Agriculture.
it remained same. Okay. Who
Yes.
was the head of education and arts?
Rajagopalachari.
In the interim government. But once
Yes,
the
sir.
free cabinet, who became the head of education? Who held the portfolio of education?
Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad.
Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. What happened to C. Rajagopalachari? Why he was not taken why he did not get the portfolio? What happened to this person? C. Rajagopalachari. Please write down there. C. Rajagopalachari, also known as Rajaji. And he was given the post of the first Governor General of Independent India. First and the last Indian Governor General of Independent India. Please write down in your notes.
Yes,
in the interim government, C. Rajagopalachari had the portfolios of education and arts. In the first cabinet of 1947, as Rajagopalachari became the first and last Indian Governor General of India. So the portfolio was given to Maulana Abdul Kalam.
Azad.
Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. Okay, clear.
Yes, sir.
Now what is the next name? John Mathai. John Mathai held the post of Industries and
Supplies. In same, sir.
John Mathai, Industries and Supplies. John Mathai, Industries and Supplies. What is portfolio changed or not?
Changed, sir.
It became the Railways and Transport.
Yes, sir.
It became the Railways and Transport.
And Shyam Prasad Mukherjee headed Industries and Supplies.
And then you have Jagjivan Ram. Who is the Jagjivan Ram? When was the Jagjivan Ram Jayanti was celebrated? We get a holiday on the day. Did you get holiday, Jagjivan Ram Jayanti?
Yes, sir, we do get.
Who is that? Now, how is related to present day? Who is the first female speaker of Lok Sabha? Who is the first woman speaker of Lok Sabha in our country? Shruti, Yashwant, Sriana, Trikant. Who is the first woman speaker of Lok Sabha?
Wait.
Meera.
Yes. Dekho, you have to be very clear. If you do not know, please say do not know. Sir, I do not know. Please tell me. If you have guesses, please guess. I'll correct you. Please don't make the mistakes in exam. So, who is the first speaker of Lok Sabha? Who is the first female speaker of Lok Sabha?
Sir, is it Meera
Yes.
Kumari?
Yes, it's Srimati Meera Kumar. It's not Meera Kumari. Meera Kumar. She is the daughter of Jagjivan Ram. She is the daughter of Jagjivan Ram. So, what portfolio was given to the Jagjivan Ram in the interim government? Labor. And what was the post of Jagjivan Ram in what you can say in the pre-cabinet?
Labor.
Labor. Did his post change?
No, sir.
No. Okay, though you have to be very clear. You have to analyze it. Next, you have C.H. Baba. You have Jagjivan Sardar Baldev Singh. Sardar Baldev Singh was given as the post of in interim
Defense, sir.
defense. Did his
Yes.
change?
No, sir.
Jagjivan Ram did not change. Okay, his portfolio was
Yes, sir.
not changed. Then what is the next name?
C.H. Baba.
C.H. Baba. C.H. Baba had works, minds and
Works, power,
works, minds and powers. What was given to the C.H. Baba in the free cabinet?
commerce.
And commerce. Okay.
Yes.
So be very clear. What write the names, the portfolio of the write the names, the portfolio of in the interim cabinet as well as the free cabinet. Okay. What
Yes,
are
sir.
different other name? What are next name?
Liaquat Ali Khan.
Liaquat Ali Khan. What happened to Liaquat Ali Khan? Is Liaquat Ali Khan present in this free India?
No, sir.
And what was the portfolio given to the Liaquat Ali Khan?
In interim government, he holds finance.
Finance. Liaquat Ali Khan became the first Prime Minister of Pakistan. Liaquat Ali Khan became the first Prime Minister of Pakistan. He went on to the
Pakistan.
Pakistan. He was from the Muslim League. Now
Yes.
please see how our what I can say our even at that point of time at the height of this Pakistan struggle there when when they were fighting for this partition, even we included the person the member from the Muslim League and he was given the top post of finance portfolio. The
Yes,
inclusivity
sir.
at that point of time. Can we imagine today? Can we imagine giving of the finance minister to for Congress? Finance portfolio to any Congress opposition parties? We cannot imagine that today. Okay, so what happened to the Liaquat Ali Khan?
No, he became the first prime minister of Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay, what is the next name? And finance was given to whom? The finance was
Shanmugam Shetty.
so Liaquat Ali Khan was replaced by
R.K.
Shanmugam
Shanmugam Shetty. Shanmugam
Shanmugam
Shetty.
Shetty and he became the first finance minister also. Okay. उसका
Yes.
what is the other name? Abdul
Abdul Rab Mister.
Rab Nishtar. What was the portfolio held by Abdul Rab Nishtar? Post and air. Do we have any post called post and air here?
No, sir.
No, we didn't. We never had. The post and air was not included in the independent cabinet. Then you have what is the next post? What is the next Ali? What is the next name?
Asaf Ali.
Asaf Ali. Asaf Ali was given the post of railway.
Railways and transport.
Do we
Transport.
find Asaf Ali in the free cabinet?
No, sir.
No. Please find out what happened to the Asaf Ali. Railways and transport. And the railways and transport was given to
John Mathai.
John Mathai. What is the original original portfolio of John Mathai? Industries and
Industries and supplies.
industries and supplies. And when the Asaf Ali was gone, the Asaf Ali post was given to John Mathai. Railways and
Yes.
transport.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The industries and supplies was replaced with railways and transport. What is the next name?
C. Rajagopalachari.
C. Radhagopalachari, education and arts. He was replaced by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. What happened to Radhagopalachari?
He was the first Indian Governor General.
So he was the first Indian Governor General of Free India.
India.
Okay,
Free
first
India.
and the last Indian Governor. After that, the post was abolished. Then you have
Yes.
what is the other name? I Chundrigar.
I.H. Chandri.
So
Yes.
Chundrigar was given to Chundrigar had the portfolio of commerce. Do we find
Commerce.
Chundrigar in the here?
No, sir.
No. The Chundrigar portfolio was given to Chundrigar had the portfolio of commerce. Now in the free cabinet, who held the portfolio of commerce? C.H.
C.H. Baba.
C.H.
Baba.
Baba. Baba is first. It was first he had the portfolio of work, mines and powers. Then he held the portfolio of commerce.
Yes.
Next, Ghaznafar Ali Khan. What is the post of Ghaznafar Ali Khan? Health.
Health.
Then do you find Ghaznafar Ali Khan here?
No, sir.
No, the post of Ghaznafar Ali Khan was given to Rajkumari Amrit
Rajkumari Ambedkar.
Kaur, and she became the first health minister of Free India. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Next, उसके बाद में
Jogindranath
Jogindranath Mandal. Joginath
Mandal.
Mandal had the law portfolio. The Joginath Mandal was replaced by B.R.
Dr. B.R.
Ambedkar,
Ambedkar.
and he
Yes,
became the first law minister of independent India.
yes, sir.
Then you have two new names. Dr. Shama Prasad Kedwai was given the communication. Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee was given the industries and supplies, and V.N. Gadgil was given the power of portfolio of works, mines and
Mines and powers.
powers. Okay. Do you want time to write down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll keep this on the screen. Just write down in a cryptic language, in your words, in a keywords. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. How many members were there in the interim government?
14 members, sir.
14
14.
members. How many members were there in the Free Cabinet of Free India? First
14.
Cabinet of Free India.
14.
14, sir.
Who went away? Who were not present in the Free Cabinet of Free India? First Cabinet of Free India.
Ambedkar.
No, who was not there in the
BR.
first Cabinet of
Liaquat
Free India?
Ali Khan.
Liaquat Ali Khan was not there.
Rajagopalachari.
Liaquat Ali Khan.
Rajagopalachari.
Liaquat Ali Khan, Abdul Nishtar, Rajagopalachari. Was Asaf Ali there?
No, sir. No, sir.
Asaf Ali was also not there.
Even I.I. Chundrigar, sir.
Even I.I. Chundrigar was not there. But
Not there.
because they became old. Many went to Pakistan. Many Muslims went to Pakistan, and many of the did not take the portfolio because of the health issues. Okay.
Yes, sir. Ghaznafar Ali Khan and Jogindranath Mandal also not there, sir.
So because of the health issues, as they were fighting from the very long time. Now India became what you can say independent. They wanted to take some what you can say some rest, and they were rested.
Yes, sir.
Okay, most important, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Rajendra Prasad, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, John Mathai, Shanmugam Shetty, B.R. Ambedkar, Jagjeevan Ram, Sardar Baldev Singh, Rajkumar Amrit Kaur, because Rajkumar Amrit Kaur is very important because there is only one female name present here. Rajkumar Amrit Kaur, Health, C.H. Baba, Commerce, Rafi Ahmad Kedwai, Communication, Shama Prasad Mukherjee, Industries and Supplies, V.N. Gadgil was Works, Mines and
Works, mines and powers. Power.
So, have you noted down? Do you have
Yes,
the
sir.
Lakshmikant textbook? If you have Lakshmikant textbook, it's okay. Otherwise,
Yes, sir, I have.
I'll send the soft copy for this. Only tables are very important. You can write down the portfolios first, and then you can write down the names also. So the portfolios remain same, but the names changed. Okay, shall I move on? Shall I move to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this was the sessions of the Constituent Assembly we have seen, and then you had this India's first as the portfolio, and in this material there was only the क्या बोलते हैं, first free cabinet was given. There were 14 members in the first Union Council of Independent India. Government existed till elected government came into power. First general elections in 1952. And when did this 14 member took oath? The 14 members took oath
Oath
on office on which
on
date?
15th of August 1947.
15th August 1947. When did we get independence?
15th August 1947.
Okay, please remember like this. When we got our independence, this 15 members took the oath.
Oath.
Okay. Next, Jawaharlal Nehru post portfolio.
Prime Minister, External Affairs and Commonwealth Relations, Scientific Research.
Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Home, Information and Broadcasting, and States.
Rajendra Prasad.
Dr. Food and Agriculture.
John Mathai.
Railways and Transport.
Maulana Abul Kalam Azad.
Education.
Ambedkar.
Law
Shetty.
Minister.
Shanmugam Shetty.
Finance.
Jagjeevan Ram.
Jagjeevan Ram. Labor.
C.H. Bhabha.
Commerce.
Then you have Rafi Ahmed Kidwai.
Communication.
V.N. Gadgil.
Works, Mines and Powers.
Works, Mines and Powers. Shama Prasad Mukherjee.
Industries and Supplies.
Health.
Rajkumari Amrit Kaur.
Rajkumari Amrit
Amrit Kaur.
Kaur. Okay, please remember this. So, will you remember this for this portfolios?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is any doubt?
No, sir.
Please, you have to remember that. When did they take the oath?
On 15th August 1947.
When did we become independent?
15th August 1947.
15th August 1947.
Sir, why Sachidananda Sinha was not part of free cabinet?
Well, Sachinand Sinha was a very, very senior member. As many, he was very senior member, and once they were very ill at that point of time. You might have seen in our committees also. Many people were replaced. And Sachinananda Sinha was also the first member to join the Viceroy Council in the very beginning. We have seen in our material in the previous classes.
Yes, sir.
He was from the very beginning. Just to honor his contribution, he was made the interim president of the Constituent Assembly. After that, he was what you can say. He was given chutti. Was given the vacation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next. So let us see the different sources of Indian Constitution. This is very, very important. Please note down by your own hands. Please write down now itself. First, let us see what are the different sources. Then we'll go to the features borrowed. What are the different sources we had?
Sources. Different sources of the Indian Constitution. Government of India Act. 1935.
Second
British
one.
Constitution and US Constitution, Canadian Constitution, Irish Constitution, Australian Constitution, Soviet Constitution, USSR, now Russian Constitution, South African Constitution, Weimar Constitution of Germany, French Constitution, and Japanese Constitution.
And Japanese constitution, and we have taken from Italy also the parallel government.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what did we take from Japanese constitution?
Procedure established by law.
Procedure established by law. Please write down their own hands. Are you noting it down?
Yes, sir.
Vishwant, you are noting it down. Kalyani, Shruti, Srikant, Siana,
Yes, sir.
are you noting it down? Japanese
Yes,
constitution
sir.
is
Procedure established by law.
procedure established by
Established by law.
law. What is the French constitution?
Republic and the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity in the preamble.
So republic. The word republic. How many of you remember our preamble?
Yes, sir, I remember.
Please read.
We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic,
We
and
are
to secure
sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic. So this republic has been taken from this word. Are you able to see the screen?
yes, sir.
This word republic has been taken from
French.
French.
Constitution.
French
Republic,
Constitution.
liberty, equality, and fraternity. These three words has been taken from
French Constitution.
French Constitution. Okay, these three words has been taken from French Constitution. What did you take on Weimar Constitution?
Suspension of fundamental rights during emergency.
The suspension of fundamental rights during emergency. What is the article we are talking about in emergency? In our emergency, what are the three articles? What are three types of emergency do we have?
Proclamation
Part
of
18. Part 18 has emergency provisions. Article number 352, proclamation of emergency. Article 353, effect of proclamation of emergency. Okay. What is the effect of the proclamation of emergency? What happened? What emergency means? Suspension of the fundamental rights. Article 358, suspension of provisions of the article number 19 during the emergencies. What happens? So when we come there, we'll understand in detail. Just please remember. And what is the article number 352 is national emergency. 356 is state emergency or the president rule, or article 360 is financial emergency. So what did we take from Weimar Constitution?
Suspension of fundamental rights during emergency.
Suspension of the fundamental rights during the emergency. What did we take from South African Constitution?
Procedure for amendment of the constitution. Elections of members of Rajya Sabha.
Elections of the members of
Rajya Sabha.
Elections of the members. Procedure for the amendment of the constitution. Which article has the procedure for the amendment of the constitution? Which article has the amendment of the constitution? Which article talks about it? Article number 360. Very good. So article 360 talks about the procedure for the amendment of the constitution. And what is the second thing we have taken from the South African Constitution?
Election of members of Rajya Sabha.
Election of the members of the Rajya Sabha. Okay? So you have this election of the members of the Rajya Sabha. Now what Rajya Sabha is also known as? What is the name of the Rajya Sabha?
Lower.
Rajya Sabha का नाम क्या है? There are three names. In total there are three names, including the Rajya Sabha. This house is called. Which the Rajya Sabha is called as which house? Upper house or lower house?
Lower house. Sir.
Lower house. And what is the other name which we call it as?
People's Court.
No. Siana, what is the other name we call it? Rajya Sabha. Shruti, what is the other name for Rajya Sabha? Srikant, what is the other name for Rajya Sabha? We have discussed this. Wait, please, if you do not know, say do not know. Or if you know, guess. If you are not sure, please tell. I'll correct you. But please don't be silent. No, Council of you have mixed two names. You have given a hybrid name. Council of People. There are two names. You have given a hybrid name. You have mixed two concepts. 50% right, 50% wrong. Please write on there. Our Rajya Sabha is also known as Upper House and the Council of States. Rajya Sabha is the what known as? What is the Rajya Sabha known as?
Council of States.
Council of States and the Upper House. And the Upper House. Lok Sabha is known as?
Lower House and House of People, sir.
House of People or the Lower House. So what did we take from South African Constitution?
Procedure for amendment of the Constitution. Election of members of Rajya Sabha.
Procedure for the amendment of the Constitution under article number
360.
360. And what is the second thing we have taken from the South African Constitution?
Elections of members of Rajya Sabha.
Election of members of Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha is also known as
Upper House.
Upper House and Council of States. How many
Yes.
seats are there from Lok Sabha? There are 17 seats from the Telangana. Sorry, from the Telangana. In the Council of States we have 17 seats. Okay. Now, what is the next thing we have taken? Australian Constitution से क्या लिए? Or Soviet Constitution. What you have taken from Soviet Constitution?
Fundamental duties.
Fundamental
Ideal of justice.
Fundamental duties.
And ideal of justice enumerated in the preamble, that is social, economic and political justice.
So we have taken from the Soviet Constitution is
Fundamental duties.
fundamental duties. Fundamental duties were which committee gave the recommendation for fundamental duties in our Constitution? The Swaran Singh Committee. Please write on there. Swaran Singh Committee. SWARAN. Swaran Singh Committee gave the recommendations for fundamental duties. So which committee recommended the fundamental duties? Which committee gave the recommendations for fundamental duties?
Swaran Singh Committee.
Swaran Singh Committee. And what is the article? What is the article under which we have the fundamental duties today? Which part? Part 4A. Under article number 51, capital A. We have the fundamental duties. And what else was taken from the Russian Constitution?
Ideal of justice.
Ideal of justice.
Social, economic and political justice.
Social, economic and political Justice. It is taken from
Russia.
which color do you want? Orange went to French. Justice the for Russia which color?
Pink.
Let us give as pink. Okay. So this is the Russia thing. Next. So Soviet. Next you have Australian Constitution. What did we take from Australian Constitution?
Provision regarding freedom of trade, commerce, and intercourse.
Provision regarding trade, commerce, and intercourse. Mane you can go anywhere. Do we require any visa to go from Telangana to Andhra?
No, sir.
If you want to start a business in Delhi, do you require any permission?
No, sir.
No. This is the provision regarding freedom of trade, commerce, and industries. And what is the thing you have given?
Concurrent list.
Concurrent list. Where is concurrent list in our constitution? Which color do you want for this Australia?
Blue color.
It is blue. Dark or blue? Dark or white? Dark or light?
Lights.
So we have the concurrent list. Light blue color. And what is the other thing we have taken from this? Then you have joint sitting of
the two houses of parliament action.
which article talks about the joint sitting of two houses of the parliament? Article number guess fast.
Sir, it's better Vijay. First we have a revision on the this article. Sir.
No, there are certain things you have to remember then and there. What is the article number of joint sitting of the houses of certain cases?
Article number 108.
There are 395 articles. How much will you remember? Every student will ask you when the very common question and the first question when I go to teach the polity is sir we have to remember every article. Arre bhai, you need not remember every article. Only important articles you have to remember, and that too just 10 or 12, not more than that. If you can just point a relation, because these are the things which are what is the fundamental duties. What is the article for fundamental duties?
51A.
51A.
A.
Which color we gave for pink? Pink is taken from duties.
Russia.
Russia. That we have color coded as pink. Next. And concurrent list is in the schedule 7. We have seen in the schedule 7 the concurrent list, right? The blue.
Yes, sir.
Next, what did you take from Irish Constitution?
Directive principles of state policy.
Directive principles of state policy. What is the directive principles of state policy? So what we have taken from Irish Constitution? Direct principles of state policy. Second,
method of election of president.
Method of election of president. And what is the third one?
Nomination of members of Rajya Sabha by the president. Etc.
Nomination of members of Rajya Sabha by the president. How many nominated members are there in the Rajya Sabha? There are 12. There are 12 nominated members are there in the Rajya Sabha. Please write down there in your notes. How many members are there how many members are nominated to the Rajya Sabha?
12 members.
12 members. 12 members. What is the article of the president? Part 5. The president of India.
India.
Which color do you want? Red?
Red color. Red color.
Red color there or not? There is a pink. Dark pink is there, but
orange.
We'll take it as orange for the Irish Constitution? What did we take from Irish Constitution?
DPSP.
DPSP. We have orange. And one more thing.
Election of president.
Election of, not election of
President.
president. Nomination
Nominations of
of
Method
Raj.
of
president, nomination for the nominated members of the Rajya Sabha. ठीक है? Clear? Chairman and deputy chairman, then where it is, secretary of the parliament. Are you able to see this? Speakers, deputy speaker, okay, next disqualification. Okay, ठीक है. So what is the next thing? We'll come to this.
Canadian.
Okay, next, Canadian Constitution. What is the Canadian Constitution says?
Federation with a strong center, appointment of state governor by the central center.
Federation with strong center. That is taken from
Canadian Constitution.
Canadian Constitution. What is the second thing?
Appointment of state governor by the center.
Appointment of the state governor by the center. देखिए, appointment, the post of the governor. Please write down in your notes. The post of the governor is taken from the UK. The appointment is taken from Canada. Please write down that. UPSC will confuse you, and in many exams they will confuse you. The post of the governor is taken from who? The UK, United Kingdom, England, Britishers. And the appointment of the state governor is taken from
Canadian Constitution.
Canadian Constitution. Please, are you noting it down? This is a subtle point. This is a very basic point. ठीक है? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the second thing we have taken?
Residuary power in the hands of center.
Residuary powers in the hands of center. माने the
Center.
parliament. Which color do you want for residuary colors? Canadian?
Green color.
Canada. What is the symbol of Canada's thing? Canada flag?
Leaf, sir.
Which leaf? कौन सी leaf? Which color it is?
Red, sir.
Red. I don't think there is a red color here. We'll take as our क्या नाम है? We'll take purple. For Canada we take, or we'll take green. We'll take the dark green.
Green.
Okay. So residuary powers of the legislation, it goes to the parliament. Okay. So the residuary powers has been taken from
Canadian Constitution.
Canadian
Constitution.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
This is the green color. We have taken the Canadian Constitution is taken as green color. And what are the last?
Advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court.
Advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Where is Supreme Court here? Which article talks about the Supreme Court? Establishment of Supreme Court. Then you have functions of the commission and everything. Then you have advisory, court of record, then advisory jurisdiction, right? Where is advisory jurisdiction? Okay, we'll see this. The president will give advice. The president will ask advice from the Supreme Court. Then the Supreme Court has to give its advice. Okay. This is the advisory. Article number 143. Please note it down. Power of president to consult the Supreme Court. It is the advisory jurisdiction. What is the article which talks about the What is the article which talks about the advisory jurisdiction?
Article number 143.
Article number 143. Joint session of the parliament. What is the article number? Joint session of the parliament. What is the emergency? If you want to call ambulance, which number will you dial?
108.
108.
8.
In our this constitution, what is the article? Joint sitting.
108.
108. What is the residuary power articles? Article number
248.
248. It is taken from which country?
Canada.
Canadian Constitution.
Canadian Constitution. So green color, the federation with strong center. Federation with strong center. Appointment of state governor by the center. Residuary powers in the hands of the center under Article 248. It has been included. And advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. What is the article of advisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court? Article number
143.
143. Clear?
Sure.
Okay. So let us see the US Constitution.
Fundamental rights, independence of judiciary,
Fundamental rights,
judicial
independence
review,
of judiciary, and
judicial review, impeachment of the president.
impeachment of the president. Fundamental rights is given in which article?
51.
Fundamental rights. Which article to which article? So which color do you want for US Constitution? Which color? First.
Black.
Black. So part 3 fundamental rights, they are given the black color. Which color to which color? Which article to which article do we have the fundamental rights? Article number 12 to article number 35. Okay. So article fundamental rights, which article to which part?
Article number 12.
Part
2. Part 3.
Part 3 from article number 12 to article number 12 to
35.
35. The core
35.
the gross is 12 to 35, but the core is 14 to 32. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The net is from 14 to 32. And what we have taken from USS Constitution, first one is
Fundamental rights.
fundamental rights. Second one,
Independence of judiciary.
independence of judiciary.
Judiciary.
Third one,
Judicial
judicial
review.
review. What is judicial review? Article number 13. Laws inconsistent with in derogation of the laws inconsistent. Well, please read this. Laws inconsistent or in derogation of the fundamental rights is known as power of judicial review. What is the fourth one?
Impeachment of the president.
Judicial review article is? What is the article for judicial review?
13.
13. Then you have the, what is the fourth one? What is the fourth one? Impeachment
of president.
impeachment of the president. Which article talks about the impeachment of the president? Article number 61. Which article? What is the source of this what is the source? What is the source by which we have taken the method of impeachment of the president? Which source? USA's constitution. What is the article for the impeachment of the constitution?
61. Article
61.
number 61.
And what is the only ground? What is the only ground we take by which we can remove the president? That is violation of the constitution. It is the only ground by which a president can be impeached. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next. What is the fifth one?
Removal of the Supreme Court and High Court judges.
Removal of the Supreme Court and the High Court judges. Sixth one.
President as the executive
the executive head. Means which part talks about the executive? Part 5. Union. Part 5 Union. And it starts with whom?
President.
The President of India. Article number 52. Okay. President as the executive head. Next one. Seventh one.
President as the...
Yes, please.
Sir, any president has been impeached
No.
till date?
No. We know no president has been impeached till date. Only one president whose impeachment was thought during the time of Rajiv Gandhi. That the name is that Sikh president. Sikh. I'm not getting his name. Here because of the post office bill. He was not giving his assent to this post office bill. Then the Rajiv Gandhi government thought of impeaching of this president. Gyani Zail Singh. Yes. Gyani Zail Singh was the president who did not give assent to this bill, post office bill. Then the Rajiv Gandhi thought of impeaching him. But no, till date, no president is impeached. Even today. Many presidents died in office, but no president was impeached. Okay? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Next point.
President as the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces.
So, what are the armed forces? There are 3 armed forces. One is the military, one is the army, navy and air force. These combined are known as Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. And what is the next thing?
Vice President as ex officio Chairman of the Council of States.
Vice President as the ex officio Chairman of the Council of States. Okay. Vice President as the ex officio Chairman of the Council of States. What is the Vice President? Which article talks about this? Chairman of the Council of State. Council of State means
64, sir.
Article number 64. Very good. The Vice President to be the ex officio Chairman of the Council of States. Let us change the color for our Vice President. President is dark black. For Vice President we have
light black.
Light black. Very, very light black. Okay. So this has been taken from over. These are the sources of USA. In USA, our Vice President is known as running mate. Please remember. In USA, Vice President is called as running mate. Who is the Vice President of USA today? Who is the Vice President of USA? And what is the connection with India? Yes, Yana, Srikant, Yashwant. Who is the Vice President of USA today?
She is the Indian.
She belongs to the Tamil Nadu region.
Yes.
What is her name?
Ask them the president, sir. Then they will come to know about it.
Who is the president of USA?
Joe
Joe
Biden.
Biden, sir.
Joe Biden. Who is the vice president
Joe
of
Biden.
USA?
Okay, Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. She is the Indian.
Good, good. Nice, nice.
Sienna has very good GK. Do you read newspaper? I think she reads newspaper daily, or at least oftenly. Okay. So these are the things which we taken from USA's constitution. Now let us go to the. We will go to the British as well as Government of India in the next class. Okay. So it requires what you can say. It requires explanation.